Sicario was directed by Denis Villeneuve and stars Emily Blunt, Benicio Del Toro, and Josh Brolin. The film is about an FBI agent, Kate Macer, played by Blunt, that is enlisted into a joint task force led by Matt Graver, played by Josh Brolin, whose purpose is to track a high-ranking drug lord. Benicio Del Toro plays a consultant named Alejandrio Gillick, whose mysterious past ties into their mission. Schnepp, what are your thoughts about Sicario?
I cannot wait to see this film. I know these guys have both seen Sicario. It's opened this past week, but I've just been traveling and I'm like, when will I get a chance to see this movie? So I love Emily Blunt. I think the director and same cinematographer is it from Prisoners, which is a pretty harsh film, right? Yeah. So I know this film is going to bring that like darkness. It's going to have that harshness, but the trailer really sold me. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing this film.
Yeah, I saw it this past weekend and I loved it. Roger Deakins shot it with Denis Villeneuve. I always mispronounce his name. My French is terrible. They recapture some of the stuff you saw in Prisoners in terms of the tension, the way that they build up scenes, the way that it's shot. The acting also is great. Benicio Del Toro steals this movie. I think him and Josh Brolin might get Oscar nominations from this movie. Mark, what do you think?
I've also seen it. I liked the movie. I didn't love the movie, but I liked it a lot. And Brolin is the main reason why. Del Toro and Emily Blunt are great too, but Brolin is the one that steals this movie to me. But the star of this movie is Denny and Roger Deakins because the way they shoot, particularly the lead-ups to the action scenes. You don't talk about that a lot. Like man, the calm before the storm and the way that it slowly rises, that was what I really did love about this movie. The story, I didn't feel like it built the tension in between those moments as much as something like Prisoners or even Enemy did. But I can recommend going to see this movie because the way that you feel watching certain scenes unfold, it's just you're really gripping your chair. It's good.
Yeah, that whole scene where they're traveling across the border into Juarez, you're just the whole time you're like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? They just keep building and building and building, and then it kind of pays off at the end. And
here's what happens.
Yeah. No. And he dies, she dies, they all die.
The Punisher shows up. It's awesome.
What? Yes. I would definitely recommend it.